welcome back to my kitchen. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make the safari silhouette cake, and I'm going to show you all the tools that you're going to need to make this. So first of all, I've got a dummy cake here that's already covered. So first of all we need gum paste. Now I've got some black gum paste here which I've made up, and you can buy gum paste in any of the stores. I've also got a safari silhouette cutter with all the various animals. And I've also got cookie cutters, which I also use, because you can see on the cake, if I turn this slightly, you can see there I've got the mother and the babies with the elephant, and then with the giraffes as well. So I use both the cutter set and the cookie cutter set. I've also got some red and orange gel food coloring from Colorburst, and I water this down with a little bit of white alcohol. And here I've got my bottles already prepped for my airbrush, because we're going to be airbrushing today. And last night I cut out a set of the animals, and if I just pick this up slightly you can actually see. So they're already cut out. They're in a plastic sleeve, and inside that sleeve I wet some paper towel and I kept it nice and moist, popped it in there away from my sugar paste, but the moisture in that helped retain the moisture in the gum paste so it doesn't dry out. So you can actually cut all of this ahead of time and prep all your cake beforehand. I've also got some white Wholesome or Crisco, and then I've got my airbrush. I've also got a little bit of black gel food coloring, and I'm going to be painting grass around the side of my cake, but I'm going to do that after I've done all the airbrushing. Also what I've got is I've printed off a tree silhouette off the internet. Now you can find lots on clip art, and there's many different designs, but I've used this one because it looks like a tree in the savannah. So I've printed it and I've cut it out, and I use that as a template for the tree that I've got on my cake. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to airbrush some red around the cake, and then I'm going to put some orange on it. So it gives a little bit of a sunset look. So here I'm just going to empty some of the watered down red food coloring. And we're going to start spraying. Now I'm going to change it and put the orange in. Right, I think that's fine. There we go. Right, now we can start painting around the base of the cake, and I'm going to be painting the black grass. All I'm going to do now is just add a little bit of vodka, or you can use quick dry essence or lemon juice, just to that gel, the black gel that I've got in here, the black gel food coloring. Just mix it up. And then we can start painting the grass on the side. And all you need to do is just do little tufts of grass all the way around. If you're not very sure about painting on the side of your cakes, you must actually start at the back of your cake, because if you make any mistakes, at least it's at the back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out the tree, and I'm just going to roll out my gum paste nice and thin, and we're going to start You need to do it fairly thin because you've got to cut this out with a craft knife, unless you have a cutter that's in the shape of the tree that you want. Right, so here's my tree. I'm just going to place it on there, and then with my craft knife I'm just going to cut all around. Don't worry about the pointedness or uneven edges, we can always smooth that down afterwards. Right, now I'm just going to cut the inside pieces. Right. Okay, so there we've got our tree. Okay, I'm just going to smooth down all those little rough edges that are in there. Just going to trim that there a little bit. Just pull it to the back and just smooth them down. You have to use gum paste for this because you won't be able to do this just with normal sugar paste or fondant. You need something with quite a bit of elasticity in it. All right. Okay. And that's the tree ready to go up. So, here we go. Okay, so let me just cut out the animals quickly. Now I'm not going to cut them all out because, as I say, I did some last night and I placed them in a Ziploc in this plastic folder with a little piece of paper towel that I had dampened, and that kept the moisture inside the plastic Ziploc. I'm going to just quickly show you how to cut out the elephants with this cutter set that I've got, and I'm going to use my cookie cut plunger cutter. Again, nice and thin. You're going to place your cutter on there, and you're going to apply quite a bit of pressure so that it can cut through the paste. And then just gently pull it away. Okay, so I just want to tidy that up a bit there. Just going to trim the back leg a bit. And you want it to have its little tail there. And just smooth down any rough edges. Alright, so there's the one, it's the one elephant. So now I'm just going to cut out the little baby elephant. Now you've also got a baby elephant in the cutter, and that cutter set I showed you. I'm just going to quickly show you how quick and easy it is with a plunger cutter. Nice and thin. Place your plunger cutter onto your gum paste. Apply quite a bit of pressure. I don't want any indentations from this plunger cutter, so I'm not actually going to plunge it down. I'm just literally cutting it out. And then you can pop it out, and there you have your little baby elephant. Again, I'm just smoothing down the edges. There we go. And there's the baby elephant. Right, now I'm going to put all of those little animals onto the side of my cake to create the silhouette. And I'm going to apply a little bit of white margarine to the back of each of these animals. This will help it to stick to the cake. And also, if you need to move it, it's not going to leave any black marks, because if you apply water to the back of this to stick it on, if it's not in the right place and you take it off, you're going to have all the black smudges there. But with white margarine, you won't get that. So just a little bit of white margarine to the back of each of these. And then you find the place where you want to pop it. And this one's going to go in the center of my cake. Wipe that away there. And there we have our first item on the cake. There we go. Right, next I'm going to put the elephants around the side. Place the elephant there. Move it back a little bit. And I want the trunk up. Right. Now on comes the little baby elephant. And he's going to be standing right behind the mom with his trunk reaching up to her. But he doesn't want to do that now. I'm just going to place him on there. And so we're going to place all the animals around the side. Right. And there you have all your animals on your cake. Now the last thing I'll do is I will put a topper on the top of the cake, and I've already had one laser cut out of black acrylic. You can see there I've got the tree and the two animals, and that I will place on the top. Okay, so to finish off your cake, place your toppers on the top of your cake. You can make these out of gum paste if you want to, but then again you need to make them and let them dry overnight or maybe a couple of days, and just insert a little toothpick or a thin florist wire into the center of the tree or the elephants and let them set. Then you can pop them on top of your cake. But I had these specially cut for me, laser cut. You can have them cut at any of the laser cutting shops, and it will just give your cake that edge. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I'll post all the links to the tools and the products I use in the description box below, and I hope you join me next time. Till then, goodbye.